Okay, so now we're going to solve 8.01 minus 0.295. So let's set our first number 8.01, and we're going to make sure that because this has a decimal point, we're going to be using the first tactile mark from the right edge of the abacus to set our decimal, or to set our number, okay? So I'm going to put my finger on that tactile mark, which is, if we point off 3 columns from the right edge of the abacus, we'll fill that tactile mark on the counting bar between the 3rd and 4th columns. That's serving as our decimal point. So we're going to set our whole number 8, the 8 of 8.01, to the left of the decimal point. Okay, so I'm pushing down a 5 bead and pushing up 3 1 beads, and now we have number 8 in the ones column. And 0.01. So starting at the decimal point, I'll move 1 column to the right to the 10th column, and there's a 0 there, so no beads have to be moved to the counting bar. Move 1 more column to the right, and we're in the hundredths column, so we are going to have to add just a 1 bead. And now we have on our abacus an 8 in the 4th column from the right edge of the abacus, 0 in the 3rd column from the right edge, and then a 1 in the 2nd column, 8.01. We're going to need to subtract 0.295. So starting in the 10th column, we have to subtract 2. There are no beads available, so we move 1 column to the left, right, where the 8 is. We push away 1 bead, and then move back to the 10th column, to the right, and push all the beads to the counting bar, and keep counting. We're on 2 now, so I'm going to push away 1 bead as I count 2. So right now, you should have on your abacus an 8 in the 10th column, right, to the immediate right of that tactile mark. And now we have to subtract, what did we just subtract? Sorry, the 9 from the hundredths column. So to do that, we have 1 bead there in the hundredths column. That's obviously not enough, but we're going to start with that 1 bead. We're going to clear that as we count 1. No more beads. We have to move to the left and clear 1 as we count 2. All right, so now we took away 1 bead from that 8 beads in the hundredths, 10th column. Then we move back to the right, push all the beads to the counting bar, and keep counting. 3 up to 9. 3, 4, 5, 6. Push away the 5 beads as you count 7. Push up all 4 1 beads and keep counting. 8, 9. So right now you should have a 2 in the hundredths column, or the 2nd column from the right edge of the abacus. And then from the thousandths column, we have to subtract 5. In this case, our thousandths column is the 1st column on the right side of the abacus. There are no beads in that column. It's 0. So we have to move to the left, clear 1 bead as we count 1, then move back to that 1st column on the abacus and continue counting up to 5. 2, 3, 4, 5, and stop right there. So we have a 5 left in that column. So that leaves on our abacus 7, 7, 1, 5. And we know that our answer in this case is going to have a decimal, and we know where the decimal point is. So let's read the answer again now, this time adding the decimal. So 7 point, and there's that tactile mark, and then 715. 7.715 is our answer.